People. Que pasa, sapa, say what they do. Now, people, the first thing that is popping in the news is that we saw that Jamaica, and specifically Kingston, we are speaking about the intersection of Waterloo and Hope Road. It was like shootout at OK Corral. We are speaking about Yang style. We are speaking about Jamaican style, because people, based on information from the Popo, it is that at about 6 p.m. yesterday, we are speaking about rush hour. We are speaking about when people are leaving work, and we are speaking about a standstill traffic. It is said that there was a big shootout as it pertains to two motorcyclists, or two men, or two sets of men on motorcycle, and it is said that one motorcycle was chasing the next one fall over and them start bust up some can on him, and him basically take for himself. And it is also said that the motorist and pedestrian have to take up them foot in them hand and basically take for themselves too. Now, people, can you imagine what Jamaicans or Jamaican motorists were going through yesterday? In the wee hours, we are talking about prime time, we are talking about rush hour, when people are leave a stressful day of work. People, we are speaking about a place that is getting from bad to worse. We are speaking about a set of gunmen that has no sort of morals, has no sort of, we are talking about ethics. They will do anything to anybody just about any time, any place. Them no matter, there is no discretion. And what is even more disturbing about the whole thing is that when we think about the fact that most of these so-called wannabe gunmen in Jamaica, they don't have that SWAT genes, they don't have that marksman instinct in them. That means that in most cases scenario, whenever there's any sort of shootout pertaining to two separate gunmen, it is always innocent persons getting caught up or getting slapped away. So people, like we say, Jamaica is getting from bad to worse. Point blank and period. So anyways, people, like I said, the Popo kind of corral the place and basically yellow tape it off, and we're doing their investigation, and up to we're speaking about last night or this morning, there is no motive. So people, like me say, I don't know if it was some sort of shootout between separate men on bike, or somebody stole something. I talk about some of these bike man tea something and I try to take for themselves, and some motorists basically defending their property, phone, rate, lele, blue, blah, bling. However, as soon as I get some more information, I will divulge ASAP. So anyways, people, that is my views on the whole thing as it pertains to that. And like I say, it is just my views and opinion. It is not the gospel. Your views and opinion can be respectfully different from mine. But let me know what you think in the comment section. Bless up. Now, before I move to the next part of my video, please subscribe to my next channel. It is called Jamaica Dancehall Source, and I'll be pinning the link to that channel in the description of this video. And also, please subscribe to this channel. We're speaking about true Jamaica buzz. And when you subscribe, please press the notification bell or icon, and also press all in the option. Now, people, like I said before, you cannot trust the preacher, you cannot trust the politician, you cannot trust the Popo. And people, in this case, this is our next perfect example. And we are speaking about two Popo from Hanover. We are speaking about Lucy, to be specific. And we are speaking about Shenroy Hewitt and also Andre Drummond. Now, people, this is based on a case or an incident that occurred back in January 2017. And based on the court documents and based on the Popo report, it is said that these two Popo pulled over or signal a motorist to pull over. We are speaking about in a low, so we are talking about Hanover. And it is said that after they ran these two persons' record, they found out that one of these persons were wanted for murder. And the next person in the car, they had some lottery information. So people, basically, we are speaking about one person that is wanted on suspicion of murder and also lottery scamming. And you know that lottery scamming, especially in a Montego Bay, it is associated or linked with a lot of gang activity and also a lot of slap-away. However, these two licky bright Popo, they thought that it was a very bright idea to basically take some money, to basically take some bribery from these men. And it is said that the men planned in giving these Popo $200,000, and it is said that a sting operation was set up by Mocha and people. The Popo them received the $200,000 from these men, and then Mocha hold on upon them. Now, people, let me ask you this. You as a Popo, a person that is supposed to be held in high esteem. You are going to get bribery from two persons. We are talking about somebody that is wanted on suspicion of slap away, and also a next person that is associated. We are speaking about scamming. We are talking about lottery scamming. People, you are putting your life in harm's way. However, we see that these popo them like money. We see that they are licky. We see that they will take any sort of bribe, and people don't get it twisted, don't get it misconstrued. I am not saying that all popo are like this. Me just say a majority of them, most of them are crook, and that is why people don't trust the popo, and that is why we see so much. We are talking about extrajudicial slap away as it pertains to the popo. And what is even more disturbing, other than the act that these two popo committed, is the fact that they were sentenced, they were fined $500,000 or 21 months in the big yard. And people, we are speaking about some serious crimes. However, we see that the law, we see that there's a double standard as it pertains to politician, as it pertains to popo, as it pertains to rich person, different from the people that are poor in Jamaica. And people, this is yet another example where the crime does not fit the punishment when it pertains to the popo, politician, and rich people. Point blank and period. So anyways, people, that is my views on the whole thing as it pertains to that. And like me say, it is just my views and opinion. It is not the gospel. Your views and opinion can be respectfully different from mine, but let me know what you think in the comment section. Bless up. Now the next thing that is popping in the news, it is called a thief is just a thief is just a thief. And a young thief is only going to grow up to be an old thief unless he finds some sort of redemption, unless he seeks Christ. And people, in this case, I am speaking about a person whose name is Winston Crosdale, and he is said to be 70-year-old, and he is from a place called Westmoreland. We are speaking about Little London. Now, according to the court document and popo report, it is that this man is charged for obtaining money under false pretense. So therefore what he did, he claims that he is some sort of motor vehicle dealer and he is selling cars that he does not have. And people, what is even worse is that he basically has at least 1 or 2 cases already in the court. However, on July 2020, he was back at it once more again. And based on a complainant, we are speaking about a lady and her cousin, it is said that she paid Mr. Crosdale $1 million to obtain 2 motor vehicles. However, people, they were buying puss in a bag, because the truth and the fact is that this man does not own a dealership. This man does not own anything other than some sort of sham and other than some sort of scam. So anyway, basically he told him that he could buy or get 2 cars at a discount rate because he had some sort of link at the port at customs, rate, lele, blue, blah, bling. However, these people, these vulnerable people, these gullible people, they basically swallowed a big pill, and people, they would live to regret it. Now, based on the information, it is said that after the lady been calling this man on several occasions, and she is getting all sorts of Anansi story and Tukuman story, brother Tukuman story, she realized that something was wrong. She became suspicious after several calls, and that is when she launched a complaint with the popo. However, when she went by the popo station, this man was already locked up for the same. We are talking about same deed. So people, we see that he is a compulsive thief. Now people, when we consider the age of this person, we are speaking about 70-year-old. We are speaking about a person that has already past his retirement, that's supposed to be home in a rocking chair. I watch him grandpicking them. People, this is what he is out doing. He is out taking advantage of person. He is out searching and seeking unsuspecting victim for basically fleece them of their cash. And people, in this case, we are speaking about $1 million. So people, we are speaking about a big thief that is selling all sorts of person all over Westmoreland, all sorts of pipe dream. So people, the moral of the story is this: you can't trust nobody in Jamaica. You can't trust your mama. You can't trust your papa, you can't trust your sister, your auntie, the fowl, the dog, the puss, any and everybody with teeth. We are talking about the young and the old, and people, I am just speaking in general. This does not apply to any and everybody. So people, don't get in your feelings. So anyways, people, based on court document and popo report, it is said that he is to return to court on the 26th of October 2020, and he is to face charges on counts, at least 3 or 4 counts of obtaining money under false pretense. So people will say he is a scammer, and it is also said that this man is now in the custody of the Popo, where he belongs. People, we are talking about a man that is 70-year-old. We are talking about an all-time thief. We are talking about a retro thief. Point blank and period. So anyways, people, that is my views on the whole thing as it pertains to that. And like me say, it is just my views and opinion. It is not the gospel. Your views and opinion can be respectfully different from mine. But let me know what you think in the comment section. Bless up. Now the last thing that is popping in the news is that we see that two young men, we are speaking about 20-year-old Isaac Stevens and 26-year-old Gregory Parchment. They are now DEAD following a little motorcycle. We are talking about incident on a place called the Marinsville Main Road. We are speaking about in Westmoreland. And based on information, it is said that at about Tuesday at about 1:45 p.m. it is said that the bike basically run into a truck, and people, it is not a very good look because people, the truck basically squashed over the two of them. And based on report coming from the Savlamar Popo, it is said that both men were taken to the place of recovery. However, they did not make it. Now, people, when we think about all these accidents in Jamaica, and we see how the people them drive, people wanna see me upon the street, and wanna see the video them, and wanna see how these people act on the road. You see that they are always passing upon some blind corner. So people, we can expect just about anything. And as it pertains to these bikers, we are speaking about Westmoreland people, we understand that them ride bad. So people, when we put into consideration the fact that the roads are bad and the people them drive bad, people, it is always going to be a recipe for disaster. Point blank and period. So anyways, people, I have all these videos, so if you want them, you can WhatsApp me. Phone number 1-876-894-2711. However, please be patient and just leave your name and send a text saying please add me to the group. So anyway, people, that is my views on the whole thing as it pertains to that. And like me say, it is just my views and opinion. It is not the gospel. Your views and opinion can be respectfully different from mine, but let me know what you think in the comment section. Bless up.